Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey. And we are going to make a card today. How's everyone doing today? If you hop on, say hi, let me know where you're from. I have a real simple fun fold for you today. I'm going to use the Seaside Bay bundle along with the DSP that goes with it. We're using almost everything from the suite. I'm just not using the ribbon for today. Okay. Just one thing to let everybody know about. If you have ever thought about joining Stampin' Up!, now is a really great time. They have a joining special that for $129 you can get either the blue, the new boho blue, which is going to be a 2023 to 2025 in color, or the white mini Stampin' Emboss machine, plus $175 of product for $129. The emboss machine alone is $63. If you're not interested in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, they also have for $99, you get to pick $175 of product for $99. The order ships for free, and it's, in my opinion, it's the best deal that I've seen. Hi, Catherine. Thanks for joining. If you're interested, reach out to me. I would love to have you on my team. You can find me at creativestampindesigns@gmail.com. I'd be happy to talk to you about it, tell you benefits, or a lot of benefits with being a demonstrator. You do not have to join for a business. You can join just as a hobby demonstrator. So if you already stamp, if you already do a lot of stamping and you're buying stuff, this would be a great way to just get a discount. Hi Pam, thanks for joining. All right, let's get started. Find everything. All right, I'm starting with a panel of Sahara Sand cardstock. It's 4 1/4 by 11. Like I said, this is a very simple fun fold. So it's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Right, just gonna give us a good fold there. You need your trimmer. I'm just gonna open it up. This is the card front. I'm going to line it up at 2 3/4 inch and just cut that panel off, maybe. There we go. Okay, just going to cut that panel off. All right, and that's all we need the trimmer for. A while ago, I thought I was imagining things. One of the stamps I'm going to use today, I took a block out and I couldn't find the stamp, so I figured, okay, I must have already put it on a block and put it on the side somewhere. My dog stole it. She is such a little thief. She really is. Every time I turn around, she's stealing something. And she's really sneaky because, hi Debbie, thanks for joining. She comes into my area and she will climb on one of my shelves or in one of my cubbies and grab something from it and run. But she leaves her toy in that cubby so that, you know, she's leaving something for me. She's trading. Okay, this is a piece of Sahara Sand. It's just 5. I just grabbed a scrap piece that I had. It's 5 by 1 1/2. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp in Sahara Sand along the bottom. This is the only thing I have to die cut today. I had told you this last week, I can't really do much die cutting live. I have to have it done beforehand because I'm just in a little bit of pain. So I'm just going to kind of stamp. Ugh. Does anybody else have this trouble this time of year? Your stamp pads are really dry. Luckily, I want just a light image, but I was hoping to have it a little darker than that. But it's color on color. Oops. You can see, if I get the light right, you can see it. Okay. I just want to let that dry for a little bit, actually. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. I'm just going to set that on the side. And we're just gonna sit this on the side. I need that to be really dry. All right. So we're gonna go back to our card base. So I have a panel of By the Bay DSP. This panel is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. If you haven't seen this paper yet, this paper's gorgeous. One side has, I don't know if I can get the light. Yeah, I can. The light will hit it. Like a, I don't know, like a shimmer. And then the other side is more flat, but there's all different designs. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pack of paper. I had to get a second pack. Probably going to get a third pack. Well, my first pack went to... First pack I bought was going for all my paper shares. Second pack, part of it went for paper shares. All right. And if you did purchase a paper share from me, they were put in the mail already. Okay. So just going to adhere that piece right on there like that. All right. And then on the front panel, I have another piece of the DSP, and this one has just the gold, and the other side is just crabs and shells, just in the balmy blue. And we're going to adhere that. Oh, I start sneezing. I'm sorry. All of a sudden I get a tickle, like I'm going to start sneezing here. I think we're going to put it, I think we're going to put it that way. We're just going to put it just like that. Okay. Now, this piece, this is the piece that's 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 that we cut off. We're just going to adhere it right to the front here, like that, right in the center. Now, what I like to do, I find it a little easier, is I set it on the top and I flip it over. Oops. And I'm just going to draw with a pencil a line, just so I know, because I'm going to put the adhesive on that side, just so I know where I could put the adhesive to. And I'm just using Stampin' Seal for this. I don't think it needs anything stronger. Actually, nope, I have to keep it this way. So we're going to get it lined up. I'm going to get it right in the center, I'm hoping. Just like right there, and then I'll bring this piece down. And then give it a good press. I hope you guys will make this fun. But this is a nice, simple fun fold. I'm really hoping you'll make it and share it on my Facebook page. Page will go live on Friday. All right, now I have a piece of basic white that measures 4 1/8 by 2 5/8. The measurements will all be on my blog on Friday, along with a link to the video. It's creativestampindesigns.com. All right, this should be dry enough. I'm just gonna get, if I can get it out. I forgot to pull this out. My little Stampin' Buddy. And I'm just gonna go over it because I'm gonna emboss, dry emboss, or heat emboss. Sorry, I'm getting all my words mixed up today. And what I'm going to do is just go over where I had stamped the other, the sand and shells. And you do not have to do this. I just thought it would give it a little shimmer look. And I'm just putting clear embossing powder. Like I said, I'm gonna cut this then. It's just to give it a little bit of shimmer. All right, I'm gonna grab my heat tool, the Stampin' Up! Heat tool. It has two settings. One is to dry, which I could have used the one to dry this ahead of time, and 2 is for heat embossing. Just going to let it heat up a bit. And this is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a very, very, very light. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining. It's just to give it a little shimmer, like when you go to the beach and some of the sand is a little sparkly. Trying to see if I got it all. And I think that I did. I'm not sure how well you can see. Like I said, it just gives it that little bit of a shimmer. I'm trying to see if the light can catch it. I don't think it is, though. Just that little bit. And I am going to use, actually I think what I'm going to do, oh no, this will work. I'm just going to put this just on it like that, and I'm going to run it through and cut it. It does not have to be perfect. This is only going to cut on the one side. This side is flat, so wherever I put it, it's going to just cut that little bit. And if I cut something off, it's okay. I'll be right back. All right, there you go. It just gives it just the edge. And this is going to get it here, down here. But before I adhere it, maybe I'll stamp my birds. I just want an idea of where. Let's see, so if I put it, that should be good. Okay, I have an idea of where I have to stamp them. And again, the birds might get covered too. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Yeah, I'm not liking that bird. He didn't stamp all the way. Good thing this paper has two sides. And then if it doesn't stamp, I gotta cut another one because I only have one piece of this. Yeah, the bird didn't. Alright, that's better. Not great, but it's much better than it was. Alright, and then I'm just going to adhere this right to the bottom. That guy's just floating somewhere. I don't know. I'm actually going to put the Stampin' Seal on there. And I'm going to trim off on the edges. So I want to focus more on getting it straight along the bottom edge. Oops, there we go. All right. I probably should have stamped my sentiment before I glued that down. I should be good. I'm just going to stamp my sentiment on the top. I don't know if any of you are having trouble. My stamp pads are like super dry. I think it's because there's no humidity in the air, at least not here in New Jersey. Okay, that should have been, being it's Night of Navy, should have been a lot darker, but take it as it is. All right, now before I do anything else, I'm going to adhere this to this panel, because then I need to know how much room I'm going to have for the other pieces. I did pre-cut the other pieces. DSP is, Catherine, I just saw your comment. I love this paper. There we go. Give that a good press there. Now, there's this die cut in with this this bundle, and this is what it looks like. And this is how it comes out, and there's two little score lines, which I already kind of folded on. And it makes a little shell that opens and closes. Then I cut out of a panel of the pearlescent specialty paper. Oops, wrong way. Just to put on the inside of the shell, because usually shells on the inside are white. Well, sometimes. I don't know. I'm not sure today what color they are. For the most part, I think they're white. But what I'm going to do first is I wanted to add just a little bit of color. So I have petal pink. And I've got, I don't know if you saw them in the new catalog, but we got these new little blending brushes. So you can see a comparison. This is the original one, and this is the smaller one now, which is great for little things. But I just want to add a little bit of petal pink just around the edges a little. Oops, sorry if I'm shaking the camera here. Just so it's not the solid. And it's not real noticeable because the Sahara Sand is a little darker than the Petal Pink, but it gives it a little bit of shading. Set that on the side. All right, now I'm going to adhere this inside. I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue just to hold it in, and I'm going to make sure I put it in the right way. And what I had done is I cut a whole one and just cut it in half. And the pearlescent paper, I was able to flip it over to the other side. All right, so we are going to put this. Oh, actually, we need a little green. Excuse me. Oh. All right, so I have my sponge dauber, and I also pre-cut a little bit of seaweed, seagrass, and we're just going to put this behind the shell, but I just wanted to give it a little, again, a little dimension. I cut 3 pieces. I wasn't sure how many I was going to use. And I just used mint macaron ink on mint macaron paper. All right. So I'm going to put my shell right over here, like this. So I'm going to put the grass right behind it. And I think, if I could find them, I'm going to use my glue dots, because I don't want to glue the grass down completely. Let's just put a glue dot on the bottom of each one. Maybe. There we go. All right. So I know I want to put it around here. I want it covered. And we'll just put this one in between. Just like that. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. And this set is really great because you can make masculine cards with it or feminine cards. This set here goes either way, along with the paper. It's paper perfect. All right, so we're going to just adhere this right on the side like that. And then we've got, that go with the set, these new flat adhesive back pearls, which are perfect. So I think we're going to put a bigger pearl inside. We're just going to set it right in there. Whoops, maybe. So when you mail it, it'll be closed up. And then when it opens, they got a little pearl inside. I really like this set. Can you tell? I see myself buying another pack of this paper too. And then, I'm just going to put a couple embellishments up top by the sentiment, because I can. And I'm just using the iridescent pearls. I'm just going to put one up there. Actually, I'll put two. Because if I put 3, then I have to put a 4th one. So then we have an odd number of embellishments on the front, because I have to work in odds. All right, let's do the inside real quick, and we'll be done with it. Okay, so now the inside piece is going to go this way, and this is a 4 by 2.5. Excuse me. And I'm just going to stamp it with "Thank you for everything." And we're going to, again, stamp it in Night of Navy. We're going to hope that, 1, I get it straight, but 2, that it stamps dark enough. Not bad. And then I'm just going to stamp. Excuse me. And I think, yep, that's the one. Just in the Sahara sand, we're just going to stamp the shells and sand along the bottom. They show up better on white. Maybe it's just the color on color. And that's all I'm doing for the inside. And this piece will get, actually I'm going to use a little liquid glue. And we're just going to adhere it. Now you can adhere it on this panel if you want. It'll be a little hard because the embellishments are there. It'll be a little hard to write. So I'm just putting it right here. There you go. Nice simple fun fold. And it just uses a regular card base, and you just cut a piece off. I actually did this one last night for our monthly team meeting. We, after our little meeting part, we do some mystery stamping, and she had asked me if I wanted to, Jamie asked me if I wanted to design the card, and I immediately thought of doing a simple fun fold, because we have a lot of new stampers. We're just going to finish this with the envelope flap, and I'm going to stamp the shell on the front, and we'll be done. So I hope you guys will make this card. It's really, really simple. I will have all the measurements Friday on my blog, creativestampindesigns.com. It will also have the link to the Facebook video and my YouTube channel. Excuse me. And if on Facebook, if you do make it, I really would love for you to post your cards, because I'd love to see what everybody comes up with. Last night at our mystery stamping, we had all different. Every card, it's the similar design, but just the paper and what you stamp on it makes all the difference. And I'm just going to stamp this over here. It's stamped good on white. I just was having a trouble with the color on color. So there you have it. Hope you like it. Hope you'll make it. Just a very simple fun fold that uses 4 1/4 by 11 inch card base. And then again, other than the little bit that I stamped, the designer series paper is doing most of the work. All right. Thank you everyone for joining. I will plan on being back here next week. I hope you can join me. And I'll see what I can come up with for next week. Hopefully I'll use some more new products that I just got in the mail. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.